Hi there. Today we're going to talk about toxicity and intoxication, actually. Why do you believe that or do you believe that some women are not as distressed when it comes to hot flushes? That maybe your intoxication level might have an incidence, might have an impact on your symptoms of menopause. So, do you think that if you were to reduce your intoxication, you would probably feel better? Well, like many of you, probably when I drink alcohol or other high sugar content substance that I drink or eat, I can almost immediately feel the hot flashes coming back and more frequently. So as I said, this is the second video on toxicity. We're going to talk about the 5 ways to introduce toxin to promote intoxication of your body. That promotes. So consuming water with a high toxin level, introducing toxin via your skin, introducing it with your food, and what about the stress and what are the exposure that we have? Let's see those in detail. So consuming water with a high toxin level, drinking good water. What does it mean? There are certain criterias, okay, that needs to be ticked off when we talk about the water. It must not contain toxic substance or any form of pollution. It must not contain bacteria, viruses, and so on. It must not contain a too high level of minerals. You will find the levels on the internet. And it must be clear, no taste, no color. Your daily consumption of water must at least reflect how much water you lost during that day. Okay? You have water introduced into your body with drinks, food, and your metabolism also regulates the level of water in your body. Your body should be 60% of your body weight. Water should be 60% of your body weight. It is essential. So, drinking good water, as I said, is essential, but ensuring that your cell actually receive that hydration is also very important. A good balance between calcium, sodium, magnesium, potassium, all of these minerals have an impact in making sure your cells are properly hydrated. Second, your skin. You intoxicate your body through your skin. Your skin is your envelope, it's your largest organ, and it's like a sponge. It protects you from the environment, from the attack that you receive every day, but it also absorbs these attacks that should be transformed every day and eventually and then exposed. But still, because of its function as a primary barrier, it really, as I said, protects you from microbes, and it also, whatever goes through your skin, goes eventually in your bloodstream and your lymphatic system. Okay? However, this sponge can be very useful when it comes to releasing medication. Okay? The skin is used as a slow release medication. I give you a very simple example. Think about people who are trying to quit smoking and they use stamps, nicotine stamps. So they know that when they use that, their skin, the nicotine will go through their skin and eventually help them with their craving. Same thing with HRT, hormonal replacement therapy. Some women use cream, and also, so that's really good. But there's also the quick effect, like a Voltaren, any cream that, oh, it feels hot or it feels cold. Right now, it feels so much better. Well, think about how quickly your skin absorbs the medication or the toxin for that matter. Okay, so it's very, very useful. You must, however, be very careful and attentive to the ingredient that contains in your cosmetic products. If you look at the written version of this video on my blog, on my website, you will find the list of all the substances that you should not find in your cosmetics. Okay. Next one is contamination by agriculture and pesticide. More than ever, agriculture is unfortunately in many cases a sign of pesticide use in fruit and veggies. Pesticides are sometimes administered 3 times for each food: at the field during the harvest, in the warehouse during transportation, and sometimes um, the farmers will receive their seeds wrapped around with an envelope of pesticides. So can you imagine how much there are in our fruit and veggies? That's why it's very important for you to clean your fruit and veggies. It suggests that you use vinegar, lemon juice, baking soda, coarse salt, and rinse, and blah, blah, blah. And check it out on the internet. You're going to find all sorts of recipes that suits you. Next, stress. Stress can be so toxic. Okay. It has been shown that control-released fertilizer are related to substance and are supposed to, we're back with fertilizer, stomach contraction, increasing permeability from your digestive tube, and creates inflammation. Next, so several studies, including those conducted by Bruno Bonaz, the release of some of these stress hormones in your body, we're back with the stress, causes intestinal disorder, which in turn may also have an impact on the management of menopausal symptoms with women. Chronic inflammation, hot flushes, and so on. Diabetes and environment. Dr. Piazzo repeats that it must be taken into account when creating the relationship, establishing the relationship with the client or the patient, we should say. All the clients with chronic disease should be tested for their level of toxin in their body and make sure they can evacuate. And sometimes that's just, it's all linked together. Finally, he recommends that people at least introduce more fiber in their body so they can promote a better evacuation or more normal bowel movement. So our 5 sources of intoxication: water, skin, agriculture and pesticide, stress management, environmental exposure, and diabetic. In my first video, that's it for now. So in my first video, I introduce you to the GI system, where toxins are located or stored in our body and how they are evacuated from our body. The third video, which is the one after this one, will talk to you about consequence of the malfunctioning of the evacuation process and the importance of taking care of it. Constipation is your enemy. Treatment and consideration. And finally, detox. That's it for now. I hope this really helps you out. If you need a further, more personalized information, if you'd like to find out what are the chances that you might have a little bit of intoxication, how you can take care of that, go ahead and get in touch with me. Please feel free to share those blogs with your friends, female friends that may have interest into managing their symptoms of menopause and live a much better life. I wish you a great day. Thank you very much for your time.